Hey everybody. So as you all know, I do have an event coming up this weekend, and that means I do have a few baked goods that I need to prepare. And I like to do two things before I start cooking, before I start baking, especially if I know that I'm going to be baking or cooking for a little while. I hate to stop in the middle or even go to the store right before it's time for me to start preparing something, because I promise you, 95% of the time I'm going to either get something that I didn't need that takes me out of my budget, or I'm going to not be able to get something that I need. That means I have to alter my recipe or spend more time going to a different store and all that. So I always try to set a budget and take inventory / make a list. And if you are a serious baker or even a caterer, that we all know that is something that you must do in advance. So right now, this is Tuesday and my event is Saturday. So I do have a few days. So I just wanted to go ahead while I had time to make that grocery store run. And if it's just if it's not a really large event, typically I buy most of my products either from Walmart or Winn-Dixie. And some things I do have to get from Sam's Club, but for the most part, they all are about in the same price range. So I'm going to show you my initial step before I even start to make my list. And that is just to take inventory of everything that I have. And typically what I try to do is, again, I set a budget, but I also want to make sure that even if I'm cooking or I'm baking, that I'm not going to use all of my products. Because, every now and then someone may message me last minute and ask me, can I do something? So I still like to have product on hand, but I don't like to have too much because currently my space is limited. So again, let me show you what I do and what I take inventory of. So right here, I call this my baking corner. And this just has everything that I typically would need in the moment while I'm baking. Now, I do have certain things that I have stored up and prepped in my basement, but this right here, I just like to have this on hand. I can reach and get it when I have it, and even the things that are in my refrigerator. So again, right now I see that I'm pretty stocked on flavors. I do need to grab some more shortening. I do need to grab some more pudding. I have enough cocoa. Trying to see, I do need to grab sugar, and I also do need to grab flour, because even though I have those things, my dry ingredients, I have those sitting on my counter in my big canisters, I still like to make sure that I do have extra over here just in case. So right now it's looking like for my dry ingredients, I would just need to grab my flour, my sugar, my shortening, and I'm well stocked on nuts, y'all. And these right here, I want to recommend that if you are baking, or even for the holidays, even if you're not a full-time baker, Sam's Club, you all, though, that bag right there of pecan halves, let me just take it so you can see it. This bag of pecan halves right now is on sale at Sam's Club for $10.99. This same bag in Walmart will cost you about $25. And they're not even pecan halves, I don't think, in Walmart. They're pecan pieces. So if you are looking for some, and they are good, if you're looking for some good pecans, like I said, Sam's Clubs is the place to go. And as I'm looking, I think I see I do need to grab some more evaporated milk. So you all, again, this step is really, really, really important. You want to make sure that you are taking inventory before you start to prep, especially if you're doing a large order. And as far as my cake boards and containers and everything that I like to keep in here, I'm pretty good. I do have some more cake boards on the way, and I do have some more in storage. So I'm pretty good with my cake boards. I don't have anything really dealing with a lot of coconut this time, so I'm good on my coconut. But again, I just wanted to show you all, these are the things that I do before I start to prep a large order. And I don't know if I said it, but I am going to grab some more pudding, because I'm looking in my pudding bin and I can see that I don't have any on the side. So that lets me know that I do need to grab some more. So I am pretty good. I'm looking at my sugars, my shortening, my puddings, and my flours. All righty, you all. I'll show you a typical shopping trip when I make it to the grocery store. So this is what I mean. So this is what I mean when I say I don't like to come in. This is on sale and it's actually a good price. $1. And this is the reason why I like to shop ahead of time because they are out of Imperial and they are out of Blue Bonnets. And this is the reason why I like to shop ahead of time because as you can see, they are out of Imperial and they are completely out of Blue Bonnets.